Hi, how nice that you're here. Can you imagine that Jesus also had something like a mentor? I mean, it was his mother for him, the first one who recognized and discovered all his talents and who nurtured them as best as she could, with her own gifts, which, humanly speaking, I think must have been quite similar. Who was the most important teacher for Jesus as a child, who accompanied him as a teenager and as a young man? The most important teacher, I think, was his mother. And I think she herself had the gift of healing. So she could nurture it in Jesus, helping him develop what he carried within him as an innate talent. I can well imagine that she also taught him to tell people not to immediately tell the whole world about their healings, because even Jesus was accused of that. They accused him later he would, for example, exorcise evil spirits with the leader of the evil spirits. He would therefore be in league with this devil. Not only later in the Middle Ages, where men and women with healing abilities suspected of being in league with the devil and persecuted. Even Jesus himself experienced something like this. And I'm convinced his mother also knew that as a woman who could heal, she could not make this public. After all, as a single pregnant girl, she had already been in danger of being stoned by people with religious fanatism and religious double standards. Like any single pregnant woman at that time, God saved her. And she gave Jesus the name that means God saves. This was something that Jesus knew, and which is later also reflected in how he dealt with so-called sinners. He had a completely different perspective on women as many men had. And also today, men who have a healthy relationship with their mothers generally also have a positive outlook and positive way of dealing with the women they later encounter. And religious double standards no longer have a chance. So, Jesus must have noticed very early on that he had healing abilities. And I believe that his mother guided him from a very early age, showing him how to cultivate these gifts. And then at his first public miracle, we have even documented in the Bible how he turned water into wine, that she encouraged him to perform this miracle and thus, for the first time, publicly demonstrate what he could do. And whom did Jesus see blessing from early childhood? Who blessed him as a child? Who washed his feet? Who blessed the bread for him and shared it with him? We know little, actually nothing at all, about such healing abilities in Mary, about the gifts of the Holy Spirit that she always had. And yet Jesus also taught us that the Holy Spirit will and can continue to teach us. Did you know that the word for Holy Spirit, Ruach, is a word that is both masculine and feminine? So you can imagine the Spirit also as a feminine spiritual power within you, if you like to. Perhaps you trust that Mary can heal and help now. I mean, even back then she had similar gifts to Jesus and was therefore able to guide and help him. She didn't always understand him. She didn't always have his gifts, so she couldn't always teach him. She was also allowed to learn and was then faithful to her son. He became the teacher. She was so faithful that she was later called Queen of Heaven, a mother for all who belong to Jesus. Look, your mother, that applies us too. And if you discover healing abilities within yourself or ask to receive this gift, then if you have a good connection to Mary, you can also ask her to support you in it, just as you can ask Jesus to support you in it. We know they like to work together. The Holy Mary is the most wonderful image of God's motherhood, Mother of God. May they both bless you, Jesus and Mary. And if you like the video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Share the video with others who could have benefits from it. And feel free to write in the comments what you think about the topic, even if it is constructively critical. Even better, if you've perhaps already had a good healing experience with Holy Mary, write it, share it with us, and share if you can imagine that she is also your mother and teacher, and, as we call it today, your mentor.